What's up? It's Soni the artist here, and today we're going to do a little short tutorial. We're going to play in a little bit of colors, so I hope you guys like it. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel to see more of these videos. First, I'm going to start by going along my natural arch of my eyebrows, and then I'm going to fill it in with my brow pomade. And then I'm going to take my Morphe brush. I'm going to take that in with this spoolie just to brush that product in. And then I'm going to take my Magic Star Concealer in the shade C22 just to clean the brows up. I like to use a shade that's not too bright because I don't want that line under my brows after I apply the shadows. Normally you see that in a lot of people who use like white bases. It doesn't look bad, but I just don't like it or prefer it on me personally. I'm going to take this buffer brush and then just buff that concealer out, and then I'm going to go ahead and take the concealer again just to clean up the brows, just so that I can have that sharp ending. And then I'm going to continue to smooth out the concealer on the lid just so that it's an even base when I go to apply the color and it's not patchy. And then I'm gonna begin using that fuchsia shade in the Jeffree Star Cosmetics palette. This is the JawBreaker palette that I'm using for this entire look. And then I'm gonna begin to just pat that right into my crease. And then I'm gonna just blend it out with a fluffier brush. And then I'm gonna go back in with the color just so that that crease is nice and bold. And then I'm just gonna take it's a pink, kind of powder pink that's in the palette. I'm gonna take that and run it just above that fuchsia shade just to kind of soften the edges. And then I'm gonna take a more flat brush and I am going to cut my crease. I am going to cut it a little bit higher than normal because I have slightly hooded lids, so I want to just make sure that when I'm looking straight ahead that you can see the entire color pattern on the crease. I'm gonna kind of drag that concealer out to the edge just a little bit, and then I'm just gonna pat the concealer into place so that I can prep the lid for the colors. Then I'm gonna start by taking this orange in the palette. It's kind of like a tangerine a little bit, and I'm gonna place that on the outer end of the crease. Then I'm gonna go back in with that orange just to kind of touch it up, and then I'm gonna take the yellow in that palette and place it right in the inner corner. Well, not the inner corner, the inner crease. I should have put down a lighter base, and the color of the yellow shade would have been a little bit more vibrant if I would have laid down a brighter base, but I will do that next time. And then I'm gonna take another fluffy brush and kind of buff both colors together, blend them in so that you don't see that harsh line right in the middle. Kind of soften that up a little bit. And then I'm gonna take the burgundy shade in that palette, and I'm just gonna kind of pack that slightly on the outer edge of the crease just to give it a seamless look. And then I'm just gonna go back into the yellow and the orange and place that back into the crease because I feel like the color kind of faded as I was blending, so I just want to build that color up again. And then just take the orange shade again and place that right into place. I want it so that no colors are lost in the process of the blending. Okay, and now I'm going to do my wing liner now. I know this felt tip is kind of crusty right now. I got it from my Ipsy bag. And then I kind of still struggle with my wing liners, so I just kind of do the outside edges first, and then I go from the inner tear duct out into the wing again. I like to start small because you don't want to draw it on really thick, and then if you mess up or go higher than that, then you want it to look as smooth as possible. You don't want it to look all weird, so just take your time, and you can always make it thick if you want it to be thicker, if that makes sense. well, okay, don't judge me. It was late at night and I didn't want to do my full face, so I kind of just did a half a face. I didn't use any foundation or anything, just a little concealer and a little contour, and I made it look like something. So don't judge me, and yeah, pretty much. And in my later videos you would see that I don't put concealer right above my brows to kind of carve them out. I like that nice natural brow look, so I only clean up the bottom of it. And then that is that. And then I'm just gonna put a little black liner on, and then I'm gonna smoke out the bottom of my lash line with the fuchsia shade and dark burgundy shade that I used in the palette, and then pop my lash on. And then I'm gonna add a little highlight in the inner tear duct, which is Lemon Drop, I believe, the little metallic shade in there, which is really pretty. And then begin smoking that out at the bottom. So like I said, guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure that you give this a thumbs up, and I look forward to posting and seeing what you guys have to say in the comments about it. Just make sure that you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification button so that you get notified every time I post a video. Bye, see you on the next one.